Alright guys, I got a pretty good battle against CANTbeatME, and he starts out with a Toji Kiss. I start out with my Crobat, and I go for Hypnosis. It hits, which is not really that big of a surprise considering I have wide lens. And he switches out his Toji Kiss into a metagross, and I'm gonna go for the U-turn. And right now, I didn't know this metagross was hacked. I'll show you guys some pics at the end of the video proving it was hacked. But I get the switching advantage. I go for my Fortress. He gets up Polaris Spikes. Stealth Rocks. I go up Polaris Stealth Rocks. And it's pretty good right now for me and pretty good for him, I guess. Anyways, he brings in Blissey. Well, I get up Polaris Spikes. And he goes for a Hill Bell while I get up another layer of spikes. And right here I was predicting a seismic toss or something, and I didn't want him to take it. Switch out to Dustorm. Turns out to be a better switch than I thought it was going to be in the first place, because he goes for a flamethrower, and that would have wrecked the shit out of my fucking Fortress. And I predict he's going to switch out to a physical attack or something that I can burn that's not a Blissey. And he switches out to a Dustorm of his own, and I'm going to get the Will-O-Wisp off. It hits, which is good, because now, that Dustorm is crippled. It's not really going to be able to do anything. And, yeah, it's just not going to be able to do anything the rest of this battle. Anyways, I'm predicting it to go for Will-O-Wisp, so I bring in my Heracross, and I have Guts. He does go for the Will-O-Wisp. Will-O-Wisp hits, my attack is now increased by 1.5, and the only thing I can really go for is Night Slash. If I went for Stealth Rock, or not Stealth Rock, but Stone Edge, his Metagross would resist it. If I went for Close Combat, obviously it wouldn't hit. Mega Horn wouldn't kill this guy, so I really had only one choice of Night Slash. He brings in his Metagross, and I'm thinking with a 1.5 time attack raise, and I'd be able to do a lot more damage than what I end up doing. But, as I said earlier, it was hacked. I had 252 and everything. But anyways, he goes for his Zen Headbutt, and my Heracross goes down. I should have tried to keep that alive, and, because I needed it for against the Blissey. But anyways, I go into Dusknoir, take a little bit of Stealth Rock damage. He goes for the Earthquake, and I'm going to go for a Will-O-Wisp here, and pray it hits. It does hit, so now I don't have to worry about his Metagross being an issue anymore, and I'm going to get brought back up to like 137 HP. I'm going to go for the Shadow Sneak, and I was hoping it would finish it off. It didn't. I don't know why I even did that in the first place, though. He goes with Earthquake. It takes me down to 84. Burn finishes him off, and I'm going to be brought back up to like 101 or 110 or something like that. And he brings in his Togekiss that is now awake. And I didn't really have anything that I wanted to take an Air Slash right here, so I just let Dusknoir stay in and die, even though I could have used him later against something else, but, yeah, that sucks for me. Anyways, I switch in Crobat. I go for the Hypnosis. He goes to the Flamethrower. I don't know if he was predicting me to switch into Fortress or not. Anyways, I get the Hypnosis the second time. I hit the Hypnosis the second time around. I go for a Confuse right here, and turns out to be a good thing because he wakes up, and then he smacks himself into Confusion right here. And I figure I'll take the chance to try and put it back to sleep again. It goes back to sleep, and I'm going to U-turn here, I think. Yeah, I'm going to U-turn. It doesn't really do that much damage. And I'm going to bring in my Starmie, take just a little bit of Stealth Rock damage. Now right here, I don't know what I was thinking with switching out to Crobat. It was retarded because now my Starmie, the Crobat's going to take Stealth Rock damage and die. And the Starmie's just going to get, Stealth Rock damage on it and get hurt. But anyways, it turns out it was a decent switch here because he brings in his Blissey. I bring in my Fortress. I'm hoping he doesn't go for Flamethrower. He goes for a Soft Boiled, which is perfect for me to get up my go for Explosion right now and hope it kills. So I do get the Explosion off, and you guys enjoy watching Blissey's HP go down. At least it's sped up because in real time it's a lot slower. Anyways, it takes it down, keeps going, and then it stops in the red. And that was really bad for me. Bring in Starmie now, it takes more Stealth Rock damage. And I figured he was going to switch out, because no matter what, like, if I went for a Surf, it would have probably killed it. Now, if I would have went for a Grass Knot here, it would have been, Grass Knot instead of Surf, it would have been better, because I could have taken out the Coon with another Grass Knot. Right here, I go for the Grass Knot. And, I'm figuring it's not really that big of a deal anyway, because, he's probably going to go for a Calm Mind. But he goes for a Mirror Coat. And this Starmie was really going to be helpful later in the battle. And this Blissey, Togekiss, and one last guy I did not know yet are left. Now I'm on my last guy, and it's just a Venusaur, and he goes for an Ice Beam. The Ice Beam really doesn't do that much. I go for the Energy Ball, and it takes out the Suicune right here, and now he's just down to a Blissey that's going to die on the switch in. Togekiss is going to get hurt by Stealth Rocks, and unknown last guy. Blissey comes in, and he dies by the stealth, or she dies by the stealth rock and spikes. And then it turns out he has mints left. It gets hurt from the stealth rock, and the only way I have it winning this is if I can somehow, like, get a Leech Seed, Toxic, and Protect stall it. There I go for Protect. He goes for the Outrage, and just because of that Protect, he goes for a Dragon Dance now, and I go for a Leech Seed right here, I think. Yeah, I do go for a Leech Seed. So now I have my Leech Seed up, and I'm getting a Leftovers recovery and Leech Seed recovery, but that doesn't really matter because I'm going to die from my Outrage no matter what now. He goes for another Dragon Dance, which I was predicting he was going to predict me to go for a Protect, and it would be a perfect time for me to get Toxic off. He does go for the Dragon Dance, so I am getting Toxic off. So now he's poisoned, and I got the Leech Seed gain, and I go for Protect right here, and he gets taken down into the red from Leech Seed and Toxic right here. And now I go for another Protect and it fails. If it would have went off, I would have most likely killed it with a Leech Seed and Toxic, and he would have brought his Togekiss in, got Stealth Rock damage, it would have stayed asleep, and it would have died. So, it really came down to that last Protect, and it was a damn good battle. Later, folks. Okay, now about that hack. Metagross said in the video, here's the proof. 252 each stat. Over the 510 limit. That's why I took the Night Slash from the Heracross so goddamn beastly. And that's about it, guys. So, later.